I'd like to bring out the man, the myth, the legend, Fred Hampton Jr.
Power to the people.
Power to the people.
Right on. Just I thought I was gonna speak a little later. They just told me last minute I'll be coming up 9. But ain't no thing. I think I get down best under pressure. I say I was born under pressure. I'm Chairman Fred Hampton Jr., the son of Deputy Chairman Fred Hampton, and also of McCoy and Jerry. Real briefly, my father, Chairman Fred, was along with his comrade, Defense Captain Mark Clark, with 2 of the countless victims of American terrorism. They were assassinated December 4th, 1969, by the federal government via the Chicago Police Department. And I'm the son of Chairman Fred Hampton, who was Illinois chapter chairman of the Black Panther Party. He, along with his comrade, Deputy Defense Captain Mark Clark, were 2 of the countless victims of United States terrorism. They were assassinated December 4th in what we define as the massacre on Monroe. I know there's a lot of speakers up here today, and when I say the word terrorism, I know a lot of people automatically connect to dates like September 11, New York. However, I come to you, I speak from what we refer to as one of the OVs of terrorism. Against the OVs, the original victims of terrorism, people who have been terrorized under such euphemisms as slavery, Jim Crow, sharecropping, gentrification. In fact, we even say that police brutality is a euphemism. Because the reality is every day in the community that I come from and represent, every day is September 11. And the reality is that when those flashing blue lights come from behind us, whether we some cat in college or we some cat in some street organization, all of us feel that same sentiment of terror from the top of our head to the tip of our toes. I'm still based in Chicago. A lot of people say, what's the difference? What happened in 1968? What happened to your father, the attacks on the Black Power movement? A lot of people try to say that was some sort of nostalgic type thing, and they try to attempt to view it in an abstract type of way. No. We must make concrete connections. As the old saying goes, only the names have changed. However, in Chicago, even the names have not changed. In 1968, you had the infamous gangster, Mayor Richard Daley, at the helm of Chicago. Right now, today in 2008, George Bush refers to Daley Jr. as the most powerful mayor in the country. This Chicago is a city in which the United Nations is deemed as the torture capital of the country. No amount of black officials, white officials, in fact, Obama, none of these people have spoke to the terrorism that goes down right inside Chicago. None of them. We call for some concrete commitments. When I say we, I'm talking the POCC, the Prisons and Conscience Committee. We call on all freedom-loving forces to be consistent in your definition of terrorism. Be consistent with your calls to end the wars, and we unite with the call for the stopping of the wars in Iraq, Afghanistan, and everywhere else. However, that does not negate the occupying armies that go down in Chicago, Detroit, Cincinnati. When I say occupying, I'm talking about the police department. We must make the connection. We must not just address what we call safe subjects or Oprah Winfrey type of subjects. In other words, we just can't talk about, in other words, we must make the connection from what is going down in Abu Ghraib and Baghdad. Make the connection to the conditions at the Mumia Abu Jamal, the Sundiata and Colas, what they going through on a day-to-day basis. Make the connection from the forced medicating of prisoners abroad. Make the connection to Pontiac, Illinois. Pontiac, Illinois have prisoners right now today. I ain't talking about in the 60s, but right now today in Pontiac, Illinois, how prisoners are forced to go on visits with black net masks over their face and rubber grill over the mouthpiece and chained and shackled down to the floor. We deem that as an act of terrorism.